Before we get started, if you guys need any equipment for your studio, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com. Zounds has a whole bunch of stuff on the site, and they have a whole bunch of stuff on the site that requires no credit or background check, meaning all you have to do is order it, they'll ship it to you, and you can make monthly payments. All you have to do is add a credit or debit card up to the account, and you can go ahead and get your stuff just like that. So if you guys need some equipment, make sure you guys go ahead and click my link in the description and head over to Zounds.com and get you some equipment today. If you make beats or music, your desk setup matters more than what you think. And one of the easiest upgrades you can make is the Analog Cases XTS Performance Stand. This stand elevates your gear. It is super sturdy, adjustable, and designed specifically for music producers. This system is fully customizable. You can have the base performance stand or add the 2-tier arms. And if you want to go a step further, you can add the flex table and you can add the 2-tier flex shelf. This will give you the maximum versatility for all of your production needs. These stands are adjustable, and if you want to break down the stand for travel or for storage, this stand has foldable legs that is perfect for when you're on the go. And one thing you don't have to worry about is durability. This stand is made of solid steel, so you can be rest assured that this is a solid stand that will protect your gear at all times. With the optional flex table and shelf, you can slide keyboards, audio interfaces, and even another controller underneath. And if you perform live or stream your sessions, the raised angle makes everything easier to reach and see. If you want a cleaner setup for your workflow and you feel this might work for you, go ahead and check out the Analog Cases XTS Performance Stand right now. Go ahead and click my link in the description right now. Yo. What is good? What is good? What is good, everybody? What is good? We are back, and as you guys can see, I have my old MPC Key 37 back there, and I have the new one right here. And some of y'all are still complaining. Some of y'all are still complaining. What are we going to do, man? What are we going to do? Can't make anybody happy right now. But I see some of y'all are on here right now, man. Good to see y'all on here on the live stream tonight, man. I appreciate y'all guys coming on here on a late Friday. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. You know what I'm saying? To everybody. I know some people don't want to celebrate it, but it's all good. Happy Juneteenth. There's a lot of stuff going on right now in Atlanta right now. Juneteenth is Juneteenth in here. In Atlanta. Just left the Beltline, and hope my old lady ain't watching. But if you living in Atlanta and you single, go to the Beltline. They out there. That's all I'm gonna say. Today, tomorrow, Sunday, the Beltline around 4 or 5 o'clock. They out there. Yeah, they out there. I ain't looking for nothing, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, they out there. They out there. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Especially, like on the side over there by like the Edgewood Bridge over there on that side over there. Like by Guac and Margie's, I think that's what it's called, and by like Insomnia Cookies area over there on the Beltline, like towards that way. Oh yeah, where all the little club, like the little bars and stuff is at, over there by like Eclipse de Luna, and like the little Asian spot and the Mexican spot. Oh, they out there. They out there. But what is good, everybody? Let me know where y'all are from. Shout out to everybody that's on here late Friday night, man. I wanted to come on here because, MPC Key 37, the Gen 2 just dropped. The MPC 1, the Gen 2 just dropped, which I will be doing another video for that, paired up with the Roland Juno DS, okay? Which might be just the best, like perfect all around, like starter kit and everything like that. So, it's a good it's good times right now. It's really good times right now. That's all I want to say. It's really good times right now. But yeah, I want to know what's your thoughts on the whole situation with the Gen 2 and everything, because I know some people have, they have their feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? They have some feelings about it. Thank you, Tap Records. Thank you for coming out. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, shout out to everybody who came out to Guitar Center. Shout out to all the people who came out to Guitar Center yesterday. Had a great time, man. Shout out to everybody who came to my set. I didn't think that many people wanted to come see me like that, but my set was pretty doggone thick. I ain't gonna lie, my set was actually pretty thick. I appreciate you guys for coming out and supporting my set like that, man. That was awesome right there. Like, for real. That was awesome. That was awesome. Hold on, I almost messed up a little bit. But yeah, it was awesome to see a lot of you guys out there. It was great, man. Had a great time, man, being amongst, all the great producers. I was an opener. Okay. It felt like it was a concert, to be honest with you. It felt like it was a concert. I was an opener for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much the headline act was Zaytoven. He came on, did his thing. Brian Michael Cox did his thing. Drummer Boy did his thing. Beats by Jay Black, man, he did his thing. Andy did his thing. You know what I'm saying? Johan Hunter, he did his thing. We had a great time. So it almost felt like it was a concert, like, for real. And everything started on time and it ended on time as well. So they did a really good, really, really, really good thing, man. Shout out to everybody at the Kai. Shout out to Guitar Center. That was a really good thing. I hope they do more of that, man. We could really take that thing on the road and sell some tickets, really. I was talking to Zaytoven about in the back. I was like, yo, I'm your opening act. And he was like, yeah, it does kind of seem like that. And, yeah, it was actually very cool to do that. And, my set went very well. I had a great time interacting with everybody, so it was actually a very good thing. Yeah, Jay Black came in and did his thing, and he really he came after me and really did his thing. Shout out to Audiolithic Mac. Thank you for becoming a member, level 1 member. Shout out to Audiolithic Mac. Audiolithic, man, you got to calm down, man. You got to calm down, man. I love all my brothers. Audiolithic, are you from Florida? Are you from Florida? I think some of my people know who you are. Are you from the Tampa Bay area? Figured. I got my MPC sample from Guitar Center. Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Okay. Do you pay for things that you don't own? But that's me. Huh? What do you say, Tactical MIDI? Hold on. He says, honestly, I feel like nobody want us to own anything. All the things are licensed software, and people will say, who cares as long as it solves their problems today. Well, man, listen. And let me start off with this before I even start off with let me start off with this. All right. Let me start off with this. I think that a lot of people are overthinking a lot of things. Right? I think there's a lot of people overthinking things. Oh, shout out to, yeah. I got all the Tom G mixtape. Shout out to that, yeah. Yes. Me and Tom G started in college together. We started in my dorm room. Well, he didn't start in my dorm room. He actually started at my apartment. I had my setup in my apartment. My homeboy from Alabama, from Birmingham, brought him by. He started everything right there in my apartment. Everything. Me and him are great friends. He was just here last week. I call him my son. I know his mom. I know everybody. I know the whole crew. But going back to what I was saying before, nobody's not going to be happy with everything, right? And with how things are, you're not going to really, like how things are, everything you don't own, like especially right here in the States, you don't own anything. I have a big, beautiful house, nice neighborhood, big and beautiful. But if I don't pay them taxes, they're going to take it away from me. I was lucky enough to be able to, pay my whole house off and everything. Like I ain't got no mortgage, no nothing. Everything is paid off. But if I don't pay them taxes every year, oh yeah, they're going to take the house. Beats. Well, a lot of you guys don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Beats. When you buy a beat from somebody, you're not buying a beat. You're buying the usage of using that beat. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. What's it? T Jazz Malo? Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna answer your question. Like beats, you don't own the beat. It's not your beat. You just have exclusive rights to use that beat if you pay somebody for exclusive right. Because whoever made the beat, that's who the copyright belongs to unless they sign off on the copyright. You don't own anything. Whatever you pay taxes on, you don't own it. That piece of candy that you just ate, that you went to the store, you cannot buy that candy without paying taxes on it. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, shout out to Busy Works Beats. He just sent, oh man, thank you so much, man, for gifting 20 memberships. Man, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much, Busy Works. Thank you. Busy Works is for the people, y'all. He's for the people. Thank you so much, man. Thank you, Busy Works. Thank you. That's what's up. Y'all got a whole free month. Thank you. Thank you, Busy Works, for that. Appreciate that. Yeah, Tactical MIDI. Yes, you are right. You have hardware, and that is 100% yours. But let me tell you something. This is what a lot of people don't know about hardware. Technically, the sounds in that hardware is actually licensed sounds. Oh, we got Honorable C Note in the building. Oh, we got Honorable C Note in the building. We got him in the building today. He ain't want to pull up the Guitar Center yesterday. Even though I shouted him out, he ain't want to pull up, man. I thought my boy was going to be there, man. But shout out to Honorable C Note, man. He's always getting placements on everybody's album, and he's super dope. One of my good friends, man. One of my good friends. C Note is very rich, y'all. He's very rich. He just bought 2 houses in the same neighborhood right next to each other. When you see him ask for $200, that's like $20 to him. Seriously. But yeah, like I was saying before, like a lot of those keyboards that you have, if you actually look in the fine print, a lot of those sounds are actually licensed sounds that belong in the board. That's what a lot of people don't know. A lot of them sounds in there are licensed sounds because somebody had to create those sounds and license those sounds to that board. Oh yeah, hold on. Yeah, oh yeah. Sino bought the house next door to him, and he bought the open lot. I seen it with my own eyes. And he's gonna build a statue. He has a lake behind his house, and he's building a statue of him holding an MPC in the middle of the lake. It's crazy. He moved about 40 minutes away from it, man. It's crazy. Can't wait till he get done with it, man. And I think, for what he told me, is it true, C-Note, that you're going to have it to where when you press the button on the statue, it actually makes beats? Because y'all seen his car, right? He got the MPC built in the back of his car where he can slide the MPC in there and make beats inside the speakers. He going to build a statue in the back of his house, and when you press the key on it, it's going to, you know what I'm saying, it's going to have one of his distorted 808s in it. I'm dead serious. In my line, C-Note? So if y'all ever want to get like any one of his like distorted 808s, you just got to find his crib, which you ain't going to be able to find it. But I know what it said. I'm going to steal the distorted 808. When he put the statue up, I'm actually going to sample it. Don't y'all want it? Hey, but I'm going to tell y'all right now, I do got some of his drums, though. I should make my own kit. I should make my own Honorable C-Note Bolo kit and sell it. Come on, Note. Let's make some money, man. He left his hard drive up back in the day, and he left his hard drive in the computer. He stepped out for a second. I went and got all his drums. Now, he actually blessed me with some drums. I'll never let them drums go. I'm going to tell you something. That folder right there, that folder full of drums, I know he got some new drums in there too. But that folder he gave me, like, I think it was, how long was that? Probably like 4 or 5 years ago. That folder got some, it's got some crazy ish in it. Crazy. I know he ain't give me the whole thing, but it's all good though. That's my boy. But yeah, everything's getting more expensive right now, y'all. Everything is getting more expensive. And it's because really right now, I'm be honest with you. It's not just the whole music scene right now. It's a lot of these big companies right now. They're figuring out that people are still going to pay for things. The drums will self-destruct. But right now, with the way everything is right now with tariffs and everything, people found out that regardless if we have tariffs or not, people are still going to buy things. So these companies right now, like the other day, me and my girl were talking about it. We got 2 hot dogs, y'all. Like 2 hot dogs. We went to this boutique hot dog place the other day. For 2 hot dogs, fries, and 2 drinks. 2 hot dogs, right? It came up to $37 for 2 hot dogs, fries, and 2 drinks. And I asked the guy, I was like, why is it so expensive? I said, I'm going to pay for it, but why is it so expensive? Oh, man, tariffs and, cost of food rise and everything. And I'm like, bro, these ain't even the best hot dogs. Like, these ain't like the best hot dogs ever. I can taste the hot dogs and tell, like, y'all got these, you know what I'm saying? But what it is people are still paying for it and nobody's asking questions. So right now, if everybody, to be honest with you, and I know I sell stuff on here, if everybody stopped getting gas right now, if everybody stopped getting gas for one day, gas prices will plummet, like literally in like the dollars, like it'll plummet. If people stop going to Walmart and all these places for one day, everything will plummet because right now it's a supply and demand situation. And it's totally different it's totally different than how it used to be, where CEOs would, like, say for instance, CEO might make $10 million a year, right? But your employees, they might make $100,000, $200,000 a year. Okay, that's still a big gap. And then even in the 40s and 50s, a CEO, and just in today's term, a CEO might make $1 million, and then the next person might make $500,000. It just works like that. But now you have CEOs that's making yearly, like, crazy amounts, 30, 40, $50 million a year, and you got some employees that are making like minimum wage. And then they get incentives to where that 40 and 50 might turn to 100, 150,000 a year, sometimes $1 billion a year. And the next person, or most of the employees only making like $50,000 or $60,000 a year. The wealth gap is just getting bigger because people are paying for stuff that that they would still buy regardless. And then now with the tariff situation, so now all these companies can say, well, the tariffs are raising prices, so now everything we have to raise the prices on. I was asking somebody the other day, I was like, okay, so what does the internet have to do with this? Why is the internet prices so high? Oh, with the tariffs and everything. And I'm like, well, the internet is air. Like, it's not like the internet has to be transferred because they ran the wires and stuff in the seabeds. They did that like 20 years ago. It's not like it has to be flown anywhere. It has to be delivered anywhere. It's just that. Like, why is it going up? So that, at the end of the day, people are still paying for it. But then I have to say this too. A lot of people will sit here, and somebody just said it, a lot of people sit here and talk about these MPCs. They'll say, hey, the new MPC right here. Why is this new MPC right here? Why is this thing $1,000? Right? They'll say that. Man, it costs too much. But nobody takes it into consideration of how much the MPCs used to cost in the 90s, in the early 2000s. In the 80s, a lot of these drum machines and stuff, those things were super expensive. Super expensive. And people were buying them. You got to think, back in the 90s, to buy a home computer back in the 90s would run you $2,000, $3,000, and $4,000 for that big ass screen and that big box, and then you got the keyboard and all that stuff. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, and $5,000 for that in the 90s, when minimum wage was like $4.16. Those MPCs were not cheap back in the day. You got to think, when the MPC 2500 came out, that was like $24.99, $3,000, something like for that in 2005. Minimum wage was only like $11, $12. It was like, it wasn't even that much, but people were buying them. I know my MPC 1000, I remember I bought that. That was like $1,000, like $1,100, $1,200 at the time. And it didn't have nearly nothing that these MPCs have. Yeah, that is true. Y'all boys ain't really getting to the paper if $1,000 is a threat to your pockets. No shade, just saying. It's real. But I understand it. Some of y'all are like, hey man, it's tough out here, and I get it. I used to be in a lot of y'all's shoes, so I get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. J-On Cash. What's it? J-Ton Cash. Yeah. Remember when Waves had the diamond bundle for $7,000? Yes. Everything was actually more expensive back then because you had to pay for technology. Now that technology has caught up, things are cheaper. And now, guess what? We got YouTube, so now we can complain about everything. Oh my God, this costs too much. Oh my God, that costs too much. I'm telling you, like, we got it good right now. And regardless of the fact of, tariffs are, like right now, if there wasn't tariffs right now, this machine right now would probably be around $800. And the MPC sample would be the same price as it was when it first came out. But with tariffs and everything like that, things are a little bit more expensive. That's just how it is. Yeah, and then you got Zounds. They spreading out the payments and everything, too. You're right about that, too. You know what I'm saying? We are very spoiled. We're very spoiled. You know what I'm saying? You getting a lease MPC. No, I don't get a lease MPC. No, I keep all of my stuff. No, sir. I'm not getting no lease MPC. One thing about me, Tactical Admitted, you see me use all of my MPCs all the time. I don't get lease MPCs at all. When I get an MPC, I keep it. If I want gear, I built myself up enough here on this internet space and on the YouTube space that I can get any piece of gear that I pretty much want. I can get pretty much any piece of gear. Anything from about $7,000 and under I can get, but I just don't want everything because I don't need everything. And there's certain things that I feel like that are actually better at a lower price than some of the stuff that's very expensive. There's a lot of very expensive BS that's out here too. Okay? I don't need to just fill my stuff up with everything, but if it's an MPC, oh yeah, I'm definitely getting that. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely getting that. But it's just hard work. And the thing about it is, before I started getting a lot of free stuff, I had to pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? Leasing a beat or exclusive. MPC is a lease or an exclusive contract. I'm not getting what you're trying to get right there. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we got to understand that we got it really good right now. We got it really good right now. And I think that we should all be happy because right now, with what they're doing, they're giving us several different options of what's kind of going on. Like right now, we have an option to either get, right now, the MPC sample. And I'm going to make a beat tonight, y'all. The MPC sample right here. This thing right here. The best-selling thing that's happened this year for Akai. People are still trying to get their hands on this. It sells out. They get a new batch. They sell out. A new batch. They sell out. A new batch. They sell out. Right? We have this option now. Totally obliterated the KO2. Right? Obliterated the SP404, even though I like the SP404. The SP404 sounds amazing. You can sample in it, everything, but it's not usable like this, right? Then we have the MPC1, the new one that just came out, the Gen 2, which is actually more powerful than the MPC Key 61, and it's more powerful than the MPC X Special Edition, because of the CPU that it has in it. It has the same RAM, but a different CPU in it. Right? And you can get that for $7.99. Even though I was on my YouTube Shorts trolling the other day. I was putting the price up there. Everybody like, oh, it's the wrong price. I was trolling. I was just trolling. But we got that. Then we have the MPC Live 3, which is right now, to me, the best MPC you can get. You have the retro color wave now. You have the regular color. You got all that stuff. It's the best one that you can get. It's amazing. You know what I'm saying? It is amazing what you can do with the MPC Live 3. And then you got the MPC XL. And then you still have all the other MPCs that you can get right now, either used or from, from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? You can get them used, or you can find some brand new. You can still find some of those brand new. And they're still very good. We got all of this stuff, and they have everything pretty much cornered out on the market. They have everything ready and waiting for new users. And now we have the new MPC software, which I'm going to do a live stream and talk about that as well, get a little bit more deeper on that. But we have all of this stuff. And then we still have all the older MPCs. I still got my 2500. I still have my MPC X. I still have my MPC Live 2. I still have the original MPC Studio. I got all of that stuff. You know, I ain't got as much stuff as Honorable C-Note, but, you know, he has everything. He has everything. You know what I'm saying? What you say? The new MPC Key 37 doubles RAM and double storage. Whoopty. Whoopy. And it has an 8-core CPU in it. So now when we use our sounds in here, things move smoother. We can load more sounds in here. And you got to pay an extra $200 for that. Right now, let's put things in perspective. Let's say, for instance, you have an MPC Key 37, the first one, and you wanted to upgrade the storage in that. Y'all know how much storage has went up over the past year. This time last year, you could get you a hard drive. You can get you a terabyte hard drive for about $40. Tell me how much a good 1 terabyte hard drive is right now. You could get RAM. I'm not even going to talk about RAM. Like if, say, for instance, you need to get 32 gigs of RAM last year compared to how much it is now. So what we're getting is actually a very good deal right now. And I know a lot of people like, oh man, it just got more CPU and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, if you're somebody who uses outboard gear, like if you're somebody like me who has like external synthesizers and everything, you don't need to upgrade. You don't have to upgrade. But if you're using the internal sounds and using the effects of everything in here, oh yeah, you're going to have to upgrade because these plugins and effects are getting really good in here. And then what makes this even better, and see, y'all listen to prices, y'all. I see what y'all listen up here. And to make this better, it now has the USB where you can import your audio and you can export up to 24 stereo tracks. Well, 24 tracks, but I think it's like 12 stereo tracks, something like that. Don't quote me on that. You know what I'm saying? A DDR4 16 gigabyte is $125. That is insane right now. You used to be able to get 16 gigabytes of RAM for like $12. You know what I'm saying? But now with the data centers and everything that's going on, like it's crazy right now. So you're getting, the micro SD cards. Let me tell you something right now. I bought a micro SD card. I got 2 micro SD cards. I got 2 512 gigabyte micro SD cards sitting. I just got them sitting right now. I don't even want to touch them because I'm scared to even use them because of how much they cost right now. But I can literally take those 2 512 gigabyte SD cards and resell them bad boys right now. And I can get double for them right now. I bought one for $36 and I bought another one for $47 because I seen the price going up. I said, something ain't right. And I wasn't watching my NVIDIA like stock or nothing like that. I was like, oh, okay. But then when I seen how much NVIDIA went up, I said, something going on here. And next you know, boom, the stock went up, which I'm happy about that. But I seen the price of everything going up too. And I'm like, something's going on. So until they can kind of get this, supply and demand thing under control, we're going to be seeing some very high prices. So for them to be able to upgrade the CPU, upgrade the RAM, upgrade the storage on here, give us, USB-C input for MIDI and for audio import and export in here, give us a whole bunch of new plugins that you can use inside of here, standalone. Come on, man. Like we're living in some very, very good times right now. Very, very good times. So like, let's look at it for what it is. I know some people want the MPC one to have a battery and all that stuff like that. That's never been intended for that. It's never been intended for it to have a battery and have all that stuff like that. That's what the MPC Live is for. If you notice, all the MPC Live series has batteries because they look at it as like a live thing. Live, taking it with you. That's why they have that. The MPC sample has it as well. Travel, take it with you. Got all this stuff in it. So at the end of the day, let's be happy for what we have, because even right now, the MPC sample, the Gen 2, is more powerful than the MPC X Special Edition. It's more powerful than the MPC Key 61, just by the CPU. And you have more functionality with the USB-C in it. So let's look at that. And you got to think about all of the other things. Oh yeah, the MPC. Yeah, I've used it with my iPad. I've used it with other stuff. I've used it with everything. But let's look at the thing. They got the new oscillators inside of here, the way you can shape and make your own sounds in here just using the oscillators. You know what I'm saying? We say inflation is up 4.3%. Prices would just go high. Yeah, inflation is up. The markets have to correct itself. At the end of the day, we live in a society where inflation is going to be up or down. You know what I'm saying? And to combat inflation, the Fed does certain things. You know what I'm saying? Interest rates might go up or might go down to combat it. It's just how this thing works. And we're living in that time right now. But it ain't like how it was during the recession. Y'all remember the recession now. It was bad. It was bad. So you know what I'm saying? It could be worse, but we're hanging in there. It's still looking kind of bleak right now. It's not looking that good, but we're hanging in there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, at the end of the day, I think everybody needs to be kind of happy about what we can get right now in these days. Like, the used market is even up right now. Like, I remember I could get me a Yamaha Motif ES rack right now for like $425, $400. Now you have to pay $600-$700 for it. The Roland XR rack, if I would have bought it when I said I was going to buy it, I could have got a Roland XR rack for $400. I had to pay probably like $690 for it. But the one I got is in excellent shape. This guy on eBay, he has some stuff excellent. He packaged that thing perfectly. It was great. This Phantom XR seems like if it didn't have that one little scratch like on the back corner, I would have thought this was a brand new unit. He sent me the original manual in it. He packaged everything. Oh man, it's great. I might buy. He has a MoFat, I think. I might get from him as well. It's dope. But yeah, Silvertron, yeah, they really just dropping money in the they're just creating money. But yeah, man, I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that we have all these options. We have several options to pick from. And whatever option is best for you, I think that's the one that should be for you. You know what I'm saying? Ever used the Motif synth? Yeah. I just made a beat on live on it the other day. Go to my last live. I made a beat with the Yamaha Motif ES rack and the Phantom XR. And I had an old Motif. This is my second ES rack, and I've used Motif since years ago, 2004, 2005, 2006. You know what I'm saying? I had a Phantom S, Phantom X, all that. Yeah, those old synths, they just sound incredible. And the Forest, I forgot about the Forest. A lot of people love the Forest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people love the Forest. What are us MPC One Plus users going to do now? Y'all can either keep the same. If everything, like, listen, I always want to say this before I even get started with this beat, which I'm going to make something quick tonight. And we've been on here for 42 minutes already. Dang. I ain't made a beat yet. But for everybody who has the older MPCs, I want to say this. I know I talk about Zounds.com, Guitar Center, all this stuff. Oh, buy this, buy that. Oh, this. At the end of the day, if the machine works for you, I don't care if it's the MPC Live, the MPC Live 2, the MPC X, Special Edition, the 2000, the 4000, the XL. If it works for you and it does the job for you, you don't have to get anything else. You don't have to get nothing else. But if you feel like you need to get something else, get it. Get it. It's that simple. If you don't need nothing, don't get it. If you feel like you need it, or if you got some gas, or if you just want to fulfill your endorphins, then get it. Bishop, what's good, brother Bishop? Thank you so much for that donation. I hope they do right by the machine. I hope they do too. I hope they do too, because I'm gonna say something if they don't. I hope they do. I hope they don't just crash out on the machine. I hope they really do right on with the machine. We had somebody else on here donate to the chat. I gotta answer this question real quick. What's it? T Jazz Malo, I think that's how they say it. Not to bug you, but are the cases still the same spec? Like the analog cases, like the new cases or whatever. I know the track pack is a little bit bigger. The new track pack 2.0, that's a little bit bigger for analog cases. And the MPC Live 3 case is bigger, but the MPC Key 37, if you have a like a case for the MPC Key 37, it's the exact same size. You'll be perfectly fine with that. So yes, you can get cases for pretty much all this stuff right now. Yeah. We said 3 hours open. I got the KO2 sold it, MPC sample sold it. It ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? It ain't for everybody. But yeah, let me go ahead. I did say I was going to make a beat tonight, y'all. I did say I was going to make a beat with this. But I'm actually going to be using more of the oscillators on here. All right? And if you guys are watching right now, if everybody's watching, do 1 second. If you can't donate to the chat, if you feel like, you know, I got some good stuff on here, donate to the chat. If you can't do that, just hit the like button, okay? Just hit the like button. Just hit the like button. That's it. Hit that like button for them. We should have over 100 likes right now. We got a lot of people in here. We should have over 100 likes. Just go ahead, take 2 seconds out your day, and go right there and hit that like button, okay? Hit that like button for me right now, and we're going to go ahead and get started with this beat. I'm going to make a beat just using the oscillators that they now have with the new 3.9 update, okay? Y'all go ahead and hit that like button. If you do want to donate, you can donate through Cash App or PayPal if you want to donate, or you can donate just by hitting the little $ thing on there. It just supports the channel. Because, you know, the tube don't really pay us that much like that. But, it's, you know, it's all good. Yeah, y'all like and share. Yes, that's right. Like and share. So you can share this so people know I'm on live right now. You know, and shout out to everybody who did donate to the chat right now. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for putting something in the collection plate for your boy. Bishop Bolo always likes that. You know what I'm saying? Bishop Bolo likes that. Oh, man, thank you so much, King Gusher. Oh, my goodness. Pause. Whoa. Whoa. Yo. Whoa. Yo, son. I can't even say that anymore. Shout out to Poland. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. So let's go ahead and check out this right here. Got my MPC Key 37 right here. Hope you guys can see everything really good. Do I offer solo consultations? I used to do that stuff, but I don't really do the consultation thing anymore. And it's not because I don't want to do it. It's because I pretty much kind of show everything here on the channel. And then plus, I got a newborn. So whenever I have free time, I try to utilize it by doing this or making beats or, that. So I really don't do that. I try to tell everybody everything right here, like live stream. So if you got a question or whatever, ask me a question. The best way for me to see the question is if you become like a member and I see the little green thing. So if you like how BusyWorks, pay for a few members. Shout out to BusyWorks. Or what you can do is you can send in $1 or $2 and it'll pop up in that thing and I can see it. And then that way I can answer your question. And that's much cheaper. Being a member and sending that is much cheaper than paying for a consultation. You know what I'm saying? Like consultation at least going to run you a couple bucks an hour. You know what I'm saying? I think the last time I was doing it, I think my consultations were I think I was doing like $40 an hour or something like that. I was doing it was like 30 for 15 minutes or so. I can't remember. I haven't did it in a long time though. Yeah, I haven't did it in a long time. I have a beautiful wife. I'm just be trolling with my. Yeah, bruh. That was crazy. Whoa, son. Pack him up, son. Yeah, I got some more bills to pay. This baby growing already. She's starting to eat regular food too, so it's going crazy. All right, thank you, man. What we got? Gush one? Okay, that's better. That's better. Yeah, don't that last one, yeah, that's not it, brother. Let me go right here into so I can pull this up real quick so I can see what y'all are saying on here because I got to turn this way. Let me go right here to let me go right here. There we go. All right, boom, that's better. Yeah, the retro color. So now listen. Now we got the retro color on here. So I know somebody's gonna be all upset, like, oh man, we should have had another color. Like, come on, man. Just get a skin for it if it's like that. Like, just get a new skin for it. So, can y'all hear that? Yeah. Thank you so much for that donation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Y'all can hear everything? Everything good? All right, good. Yeah, this is just a fabric select. This is something I think once you get I forgot what it was, but you can get this for free once you with the fabric select, so it's actually pretty cool. Ludwig von Beethoven. Hey man, Zaytoven was playing some stuff yesterday. I ain't gonna lie. Brother Zaytoven was playing some stuff. He took us to church yesterday. He had audience members singing. He was playing. That was crazy. So I'm getting my keys. I'm working back on my keys. I actually used to play better back in the day, but I done lost everything now, man. It's bad. So that's actually pretty cool, man. But what I want to do is show you guys right now is how these new oscillators work in here. And it's actually a pretty cool thing that you have what we can do with these oscillators right here. So what we can do right now is I want to go right here and change these to a key group. So I'm in a key group right now. And I know y'all can't see it that good. I use a Mac computer, so it's kind of difficult, like it doesn't show up like, you know, we don't have like a lot of the NVIDIA and stuff like that on there. But I need to find out a way to where I can make this a little bit clearer, even with like my top down shots and everything. But for some reason, they kind of look like this. But I hope you guys can see it. But we're in the key group right now. What I like to do is I like to go into track edit on here. And then from there, I can go in here and go to samples and oscillators right now. So once you go in here, you got the sample right here. And if you go right underneath here, it says oscillator. And now we are in the oscillator. All right, so now we have a whole oscillator on there. And then now what we can do is with the oscillators, we can actually go through here and we have the oscillator types. Like right now that says warm sine. I can go to the next one, do a digital sine. And then I have square saw. And then digital saw. And then now you can actually go through it here and start the phase on it. And then we have the direction of it. You can flip the direction of it. And then you can actually go through these and they have different ones. Like right there, you got a pulse. And then you have noise, FM2, RM3. And then you have different ones on here the way you can change a lot of different things. However, instead of us really building from this, we can actually get content where it says get oscillator content right here. And as you guys can see, I can go through here and I already have the oscillator content on here, right? So what I can do now is I can go into here. I can go to my browser. I can go into my expansions right here. And as you guys can see, we have the MPC oscillators right here, the core oscillators, right? So now I can go right here and we have a bass. So I can go through all these and audition this stuff. So when I audition it, okay, as you guys can see, I have a bass. And then we go through all these, you hear all these dope sounds. And then now we got bells. Sounds dope. And then we have more sounds. Like, come on. Like, we got all these sounds. So like, say for instance, like this right here, the whirly right here. We can load this in now. We can press load. Hold on. We can press load. And now we can go to track edit and see what they did to make this sound like that. So now. So now we can actually go in here with this sound right here. And we can make like an actual little beat right here. And so you have something like that. So now we can go to do another track. I can do another key group now. And then now I can just go through and browse and go through more sounds. So I can go through. So there's a whole bunch of stuff we can go through and pick. Thank you, Open Beat. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. So we have other stuff in here. Let's see what else we can do. have leads. We got pads. So let's just pick a pad real quick. Ooh, hold on. Ooh. So we play this. That's it dope. So I might want to stretch that out right there. I can go up and down with it. So let's go ahead and double a link to that. Crazy what you can do with oscillators. You can build your own sounds and everything in it. And then now what we can do is I can go ahead and add one more. Let's add one more track in here. Let's do another key group. We're gonna go back into here. We're gonna find like another little sound right here. That's actually kind of cool. I actually like that. I like that sound right there. Little stuff like that. That's just all with the oscillators right there. I'm not even using none of the other sounds. These are just oscillator sounds. And you can actually go in here, like I said before, and you can see what they did with these oscillators. So you can go in here, see what they did with the FM. So they had actually three different oscillators in here. They changed the levels of them. You can go to the filters. You can see what they did with the filters. You can see the amp envelopes on here. You can see the LFOs if they use LFOs. You know, they got all this stuff in here so you guys can see how to build your own stuff on here, okay? So you can build all of this stuff on here. And then from there, we have these sounds on here. So now I can go ahead and I can use my drum kit. And what I'm gonna do today is, since I haven't used this drum kit in a very long time, right? I can go right here to the drum kit. And I'm actually going to go to a drum kit I have not used in a very long time, and that is my No Limitations drum kit. This was my second drum kit that I made. No Limitations drum kit. Haven't used this in a while, but this thing has some really dope sounds in it. So let's go ahead and add like an open, let's do a closed hat in here, and let's go ahead and add that in there real quick. I like that one right there. Let's go ahead and use that. And let's go ahead and do the note repeat on that. Let's go ahead and add that. like that one. Add that in there. Just add that. Oh, that thing is bad. I don't know, 1/8. I'm gonna leave it like that for right now. I'm gonna leave it just right there because I'll go back to it. I'll go back to it. What I'm gonna do is I got the kick in there, got all that. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go back here and I'm actually gonna go back to oscillators right here, right? And I'm gonna go ahead and pick a bass. I actually kind of like that. Actually kind of like that. That's actually kind of cool. Profit. Let's do that profit. very quick on here, very quick and easy. I'm not even gonna save this beat. Like, I'm not even gonna save it. It's cool, but these are one. This is something. If I had to make it over, I know I can make it over really quick, and it'll sound better. But what I can do right now is let's go ahead and let's do a new project. I don't need to save that right now. Don't need to save that one. I know y'all like, why you ain't save it, Bolo? You got to save everything. I ain't saving it. I'm not saving it. But, like, you know, I like to go in here and like to do my thing. So, say, for instance, what'd be a good one? What'd be a good one? Let's do ignition. Let's do ignition keys right here. Let's see what we got in here. It's so many different sounds here you could just pick from, man. This is crazy. Like, we have internal sounds now. Like, you can't beat that. You can't beat that. You can take little sounds like this, and a lot of these beats that, you know, I know a lot of y'all want to make the best beats in the world, but sometimes just keeping it simple. Just keep it simple. You can make a whole beat off of this. Let's do a new track. Let's stay in the plug-in, right? And then we can go right back to ignition keys. And then let's see what else we got on here. Let's go to pad. Stuff like that. And I can go in here, right? And it's like so much stuff you can do in here. Let's take this EQ. Gain it. And turn this high down. And just by turning down all that in the sound, I didn't have to turn down the volume. I could just do that. That's hard. I'm not gonna do that yet. Yeah, that's gonna be hard. Crazy. And now we just add some drums in here. It's nothing, you know, you gotta do too much, you know. Just go through and just add a few drums in here, and then you could build from on top of that. So I'm gonna go back in here, and then what's another drum kit I haven't used in a while? I haven't used my X Factor kit, which is still my highest selling kit. I haven't used my X Factor kit in a while, and my X Factor kit is freaking insane. Insane kit. So we'll go in here, add some hi-hats. We'll keep that right there. Like that right there. stretch that out. Let me stretch that out. Just to add something in here. Just to add something in here. Let's double that out real quick. Yeah. Hitting that extra note. Oh, you want me to side chain it? They want me to side chain. Now, I'm not going to add the mother ducker on here. I don't, to be honest with you guys, I know I did a video on the mother ducker. I did like 2 videos on it. I don't really use the mother ducker like that on there. Like, I don't, like, this is the thing. And I try to tell people this all the time. Like, people always say, oh, you need to side chain, Bolo. You got to side chain your kick and your bass. Well, back in the day, like when we're in church and we're playing the drums and the bass, we don't side chain the kick drum with the bass. We just either turn it up or turn it down. And side chain is a big thing, like, you know, when you're dealing with certain genres of music or whatever. But I don't really side chain like that. I'm not really a side chaining person like that. I just try to pick something that sounds good. And if I side chain it, I might side chain it when I you know, getting ready to track it out and everything. But I'm not really a side chain type of a guy like that. You know, just to be honest with you, I don't think it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it needs it. Now, a lot of times when you have to side chain stuff, it's for you try to get a certain effect. A lot of times when you see engineers side chaining things, it's because either number one, they don't want to change out the sound and they just want to find a way to get the kick and the bass correlation good, so they would side chain to kind of scoop things out. But a lot of these engineers don't side chain. Like, it's a big thing for people to talk about here on the net like that, but I've been in mixing sessions and people don't side chain like that. You can talk to Leslie Brathwaite right now. He'll tell you he doesn't side chain like that. Like, just pick good sounds. Yeah, you overthink. A lot of y'all be overthinking. And then when I play, like, and then another thing too, like when I play my beats, I see a lot of y'all, oh man, your mixing levels are too high. You're peaking. Does it sound distorted? Does it sound crazy? It doesn't matter. It does not matter. If it sounds good, it sounds good. And when you export it, if it sounds good, it sounds good. It sounds good. You know what I'm saying? Don't overthink this thing, man. I can actually put a bass line in here. Yeah, I can actually put a bass line in here. Where's some bass lines at? Something cool. So yeah, that's actually pretty cool. I might save that one. I might save it. I might save it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much for everybody who's donated. Thank you so much for y'all donating to the chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. We'll turn that down a little bit. Yeah, we'll turn it down about right there. That's good. I can turn down about right there. All right, cool. So it still ended up making 2 like really quick beats, man. So that's actually pretty cool right there. Actually pretty cool. So if you guys got any questions for me right now, go ahead, save it. I will save it, y'all. I will save it. But the Lord has been on my side for a very long time with these MPCs, so I think I'll be good. And then plus I have a backup battery on my whole system, so if anything happens, it'll still stay on. Do you think the Gen 1 could handle that session? No. Once I would have got to that last sound, it would have started doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, it was the key group sounds, because I use some key group stuff in there too, but it would have started. It would have started acting weird. Right now, if I switch this back over, I don't know if you guys can see it, but my CPU usage is around about 19 to 20%, and my memory usage is at 34%. If I would have been using the MPC Key 37, just the main one, all that would have been up. That would have definitely all been up. Like, yeah, that'd have been like in the 70s or 80s, like for the memory, and then for the CPU, it'd have been pushing it a little bit. This is holding up very, very, very well. Like, very well. Very, very, very well. So, yeah. So that was a cool beat. You know, good one for a live. You know what I'm saying? A cool beat for a live. But like I said before, this is a really, really, really good machine. I'm going to make a beat with my MPC 1, I believe on the next live stream. I believe on the next one. I would do another beat tonight, man, but man, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, newborns, well, she's not a newborn right now. She's actually a toddler, but she's almost 15 months, and man, time flies. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that Fabric XL is very heavy, yeah, but time flies, and so I watch her during the day while her mom does her thing. And then whenever her mom gets done, you know what I'm saying, doing her, you know, businesses and, you know, doing her thing, then I kind of like do my YouTube videos and stuff at night. And it's the best feeling in the world, but I be tired, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I be tired trying to make as much content as possible. But I'm still doing it. That's why I have my other channel with the Bolo Hot Takes. If y'all are not following my other channel, please follow my other channel. It's called Bolo's Hot Takes, where I'm not selling you nothing on there. There's no ads or nothing like that. I do have, like, you know, my links and stuff in there. It's the same links that's on here, but I'm not selling nothing on there. It's just strictly hot takes on different subjects. I talk about everything on there. So it's a little bit different approach than on this channel. It's more laid back, but it's a cool channel. You know what I'm saying? So if you guys are not following that channel, make sure you guys go ahead and follow that channel and become a subscriber to that channel. It's called Bolo's Hot Takes. I talk about a vast array of subjects, and it's just me just pretty much talking. And it limits me from having to do too many edits. I can get it done really fast so we can have a candid conversation, like almost like we're on a live in a sense. We're almost kind of like on the live, but it's pre-recorded in a sense. But yeah, y'all go ahead and follow that channel right now. It's called Bolo's Hot Takes. We just hit 14,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for that. And yeah, we've been building for really the past couple months. Like, I really been going in, and like the past couple months, I've seen so much growth on that channel, man. It's crazy. So it was my Bolo MP3 channel, but I switched that over to that because I was doing my hot takes, and it's a very, very, very cool channel for you guys to go ahead and check out. And that way we can just have like some candid conversations. And I'm talking about everything. So it'll be about music industry stuff. It'll be about programs. It'll be about anything that I can think of musically, and sometimes worldwide. You know what I'm saying? A lot of mental health stuff, family stuff. So at the end of the day, I try to cover up a lot of things that deals with a lot of stuff. Oh man, we got somebody who is in here trying to do the dirt on me right now. Chris Maverick, everybody please go to Chris Maverick's page and let him know who he is right now. Yes. But we're going to put him in timeout because we don't do no spam or nothing like that. And if y'all see him on here, y'all let me know. Bishop, if you see him on here, go ahead and get him out of here. Get him out of here. We don't do any spam pages over here. We don't do that over here. We don't do none of that spam stuff over here. Get him out of here. He's out of here. But yeah, it doesn't really take that much to do a lot of stuff, man. It doesn't take that much to do a lot of beats. And it doesn't take that much when you're using certain products. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't take that much. That's why I believe these MPCs are really dope, man. I believe they're really dope. Like, really dope. But regardless of what you guys use, please make sure that you understand that it still takes some type of a skill to make a beat. Regardless if the beat is good or bad, it still takes skill. And, and I'm not saying any beat is terribly bad, because the right rapper on any beat can make it sound good. But just make sure that when you are making these beats, and I said this yesterday at Guitar Center, make sure that everything is in key. I don't care if you're sampling, because a lot of times these samples from these guys back in the late 70s, early 80s, a lot of these guys didn't tune. They were tuning up their sounds, and sometimes everything wasn't in tune like that. So you might be playing the right thing, but then they might be out of key. The singer's out of key a little bit because they're matching their tune. And sometimes you might have to go ahead and simmer that thing down a little bit. But make sure you guys stay in key with everything. Stay in key. Stay in key. It's like, that's the biggest thing right now. And if you guys want to learn to get better with that, watch YouTube videos showing you guys how to tune stuff and to stay in key. Like, if you guys are trying to learn how to play the piano, watch YouTube. It will show you how to do it. There's no excuse for you guys to have anything out of key right now. I don't understand, how can anybody right now be having stuff out of key? I don't get it. There's too many people right now that have beats and stuff that are out of key. And they send it to me. I'm like, bro, like, this sound is out of key with the 808 and that's out of key with the piano. Like, I can't even listen to that. Like, if somebody sends me stuff that's out of key, oh my goodness, I can't take it. Like, with these beat reviews, when stuff be out of key, really, I can't take it. But I play it because I at least try to give everybody a minute. I believe if you took your time and sent it in, I at least owe you a minute. But having stuff out of key when you have all the materials and resources right now, like right now, if you can't even detect keys, if you don't know how to play keys or do anything, right? If you don't know how to do that, you can learn right here on YouTube University. You can learn how to do that. People will show you chord progressions. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm a little lazy too. But if I want to learn some certain chord progressions, you can go right here. It's guys who play in church, gospel musicians that come on here and will show you the popular worship chords and everything, a lot of stuff that we use right now. If you want to learn to put together orchestral type chords and chord progressions, people will show you how to do that. Hell, if you want to learn how to play the flute or the harp, the viola, the bass, the cello, whatever, you can learn right here on YouTube University. Yeah, you got scalar, you got a lot of stuff. Like, at the end of the day, there is no reason why anybody should be out of key. But I'm not gonna get too deep on that, because that's actually something that I'm gonna be talking about on my Bolo Hot Takes channel, okay? I'm gonna probably come back with that sometime next week or something. But like, for real, man, like, nobody should not be playing out of key. Nobody. I don't get it. With all the resources and everything we have right now, I don't get why anybody should be out of key. I don't get it. Your 808s, all that stuff, I don't get it. Another thing too, Another thing, a lot of y'all will be sitting here using the wrong drums. Like if you're trying to capture a younger audience, because a lot of you guys who follow me right now, most of y'all are in unk status. There's very few kids on my stuff right now. A lot of y'all are unk status. A lot of y'all are 35, really 34 and up right now is unk status. 34 and up, y'all are all unk status. Some of y'all are grandpas. Okay? Y'all been on this earth too long to say y'all are musicians and y'all are picking the wrong drums. That cannot be happening. Cannot be happening. Y'all been on this earth too long to be listening to music, man. Y'all listening. A lot of us who are unk status got a taste of some of the best music while we're young. So how are we missing the mark or not picking the right drums for the right occasion when we went through all of this? You know what I'm saying? How are we doing that? It shouldn't be happening. You should know right now, if you're a musician, you need to listen to everything. If you're in a certain genre of music, you need to be listening to everything in that genre of music and dab into a little bit of everything else, right? Listen to that. If you do house music, if you do trap, if you do hip hop, if you do whatever, listen to that genre, listen to the drums, and pick the right drums for the right beat. I get tired of people having really good melodies. You think the beat is about to drop, and it's like, oh man, come on, man, you picked the wrong drums. When you have every single resource here on YouTube to show you, hey, you can go over here, you can get drums from Reddit. You can get my drums. You can get my drums. You get all of my drums for $90 right now. And my drums be slapping. My Bolo 2020, 2023, no limitations, 2025. Come on, man. The Buffs kit, the Boom Hop kit. Come on, I got some stuff in here. The X Factor kit, I got some stuff in here. Wu-Tang drums and trap. Yeah, you're right. So let's get this together, y'all. Let's get this together. I'm telling y'all, let's get this together. Let's not mess this up. I don't want nobody that's a part of my congregation messing this up. You know what I'm saying? Let's not mess this thing up, y'all. Yeah, shameless plug, shameless plug. Shameless plug. Shameless plug. Why are we doing that? Why are we plugging in the Bolo 2025 drum kit? Oh, look at that. Oh, shameless plug, y'all. Look at that. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. The Bolo 2025 drum kit. Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Bam. Bam. Y'all check that out, man. Get all my drum kits. But, you know, if you already got good drums, like the MPC comes with good drums, if you already got good drums, it's okay. You ain't got to spend your hard-earned money on everything. If you are, like right now, if you have an older keyboard, if you have an older MPC and it does the trick for you, you don't have to get anything else. You don't have to get anything else. You don't have to buy everything. Just because I say, hey, man, this thing is dope doesn't mean you have to get anything. Just because I say my drum kits are dope don't mean you have to get them, because there's tons of other drum kits that are just as fire, if not better. But then a lot of times when I buy the other kits, I'm like, they cool, but yeah, I think mine are pretty solid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these kids, a lot of these kids don't even want no kicks in the drums, because the reason why they don't want kicks is because it's just basically an offset of the 808. A lot of these kids, they don't like kicks because the kicks, a lot of times they're not offset. They don't have a swing to them.
them 808s, they be a little bit offset when it comes from the attack to the full peak of the 808. And a lot of times these kids are offsetting the 808s a little bit, so it kind of gives it that room. It kind of winds up a little bit, you know, when you kind of hear these beats. To do that, and I tell these kids, they be like, man, I don't like to hear no kicks. But then what I'll do is I'll take the kick and I'll kind of offset it and humanize it a little bit. And then they'll be like, oh snap, what you did, how you did that? It's like, it's all about humanizing the drums. That's the reason why a lot of these kids like 808s instead of kicks, because the kicks are like, boom, like right there on time. But if you kind of put a little swing to them a little bit and kind of catch them right with that 808, oh man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You can do a lot. What you said, 3 Eyes Open, Bolo, no lie. I just got the kit the other day from someone else. But other than that, all my beats got the Bolo drums. Oh man, y'all sharing my kits. You need to buy a kit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I have the regular Key 37. I use 8 plugins and don't even go past 50%. Hey, do your thing, my brother. Do your thing. Yeah, man, it'd be kind of bad out here for these kids, man. It'd be kind of bad. It is kind of bad a little bit. It is kind of bad. It is kind of bad. Oh, nah, I bought mine, homie. Okay, good. Okay. My bad, bro. My bad. Yeah, side chaining is kind of bad a little bit. Like, listen, side chaining is cool, okay? Like, two side chain or not to side chain. You know what I'm saying? We will never know. But I always will say this, and like I was saying before, if you pick the right sounds, you're not going to have to side chain. If you pick the right sounds, you do not have to side chain. If you get the right kick and bass, you're not going to have to side chain it at all. And then some of y'all, when y'all do side chain, y'all over compress the side chain to where when it hits, it hits weird. Like, side chain is only just a small dip. Just a little bit. So you can hear that kick just kind of peeking out of there. Now what I will do, I'll side chain, like I'll group my sounds, like I'll group them together, and I'll side chain and kick to those sounds to kind of just give it that side chain pumping effect on there. But that's very sparingly. Like I don't side chain at all. You know what I'm saying? Actually, no. The Spins 808 does not have a kick side chain to it. Not at all. The Spins 808 actually comes from Sunny Digital. You know what I'm saying? It's just that a lot of people started calling it the Spins 808. I'm really good friends with Spins. Spins actually came out to the event yesterday. And actually, it's more of an attack and more of a transient thing with that particular 808. Like, it doesn't even have a kick in it. I actually got the original Spins 808, like the original one. It's actually like, it's something different. Like, it's different. It doesn't even have a kick in it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Spins 808 actually came from Sunny Digital, but when people, he was using it a lot, and then a lot of people just called it Spins 808. Spins is one of the coolest people. I mean, one of the coolest human beings on earth, man. Super cool. Him and Metro Boomin are like some of the coolest individuals on earth, man. Like, for real. Metro's super cool. I met Metro when he was young, man. Just super, super, super cool. Spins, super cool. But yeah, it's actually, it doesn't have a kick in it at all. Yeah, no, Spins didn't even make it. No, he got it from a pack from Sunny. Yeah, he got a pack from Sunny. But Spins just used it and made it very popular. So if he made it popular, it's still kind of his. But Yeah, but it's so many different variations of the Spins 808 right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's so many different variations of the Spins 808 right now. There's some drums right now that nobody can get. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people think they got the Zaytoven drums. Y'all don't. Y'all got like somebody ripped something from out of a session, but y'all ain't got them original Zay 808s. No. Y'all ain't got them. I don't think anybody has the original Zaytoven drums. That's close, but I don't think anybody got the original. Like, maybe a few people might have them, but not a lot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah, you know, a lot of, you know, you can go through and you can add like distortion and stuff like that to these 808s, and then just the way you can attack these things and the way you can hit certain transits on the attack, you can shape pretty much any sound right now. You can do a lot, especially like even with my my SSLs. Oh man, I made an 808 and a kick the other day. I ran some of my stuff from my Bolo 2025 kit through my SSLs. I EQ'd those things and add the harmonics and stuff to it, the second level harmonics to it. I compressed it, add some EQ and some filtering to it, and I made some crazy stuff, man. I made like 3 808s and 2 kicks, and I'm gonna go through some snares and stuff. I'm probably gonna call it the SSL kit or something like that. Well, I can't call it that. I might call it the SS kit. I might call it the SS kit, and that thing sounds incredible. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, hey, them Beats by the Pound drums, man. Come on, KLC. If you want $1,000 for them, hey, that's on him. You charge what you charge. You know what I'm saying? You charge what you charge. But a lot of times, a lot of those sounds came from just really good engineers who took like those sounds and just enhanced them in the beat. And you know, some people like, hey, I like how that is. Like, I remember when I was working with Bangladesh at one point. Bangladesh used to call me over to the studio. This had to be around 2012, 2011, 2012, 2013, around that time. He would call me late nights and he'll be like, hey, bro, can you pull up? I need you to put a mix on some songs before I send them out. And I'm like, cool, you know what I'm saying? Never charged him, nothing like that. I just really appreciate the opportunity that he would, you know, I can come over there and he'll call me. I'll come over there and I'll just do like some quick mixes and stuff like that. Or if he need me to engineer, I'll do some stuff like that. Because I was always engineering. Even during placements, I was always engineering because I just like to make extra money and stuff like that. And even to this day, like if certain people call me, like certain individuals I used to work with, if they called me and they say, hey, Bolo, can I get a session? I'll be like, yeah, I got you. And I'll go down there and I'll do a whole session with them. Like, just like it was old days. They'll come through. It's all good. You know what I'm saying? But that's only for a few people. I don't do too many I don't do too many sessions like that anymore. Yeah, I would go over there and like say for instance, I would mix a kick a certain way, and then what he'll do is he'll be like, hold on, I like how that sounds, and he'll resample that. Or he'll get like a kick or a snare that's like, you know, when the engineer would send back the stems and everything in the R&B mix, he'll take the snare and run it back through his MP, and then he'll do his thing. Like, phenomenal producer, very, very knowledgeable person of what he does. And I'm very grateful to have that time to go over there and listen to a lot of songs that never made it. Like, it was songs that he had with Nicki Minaj at that time and stuff like that. I was mixing that stuff. And some of the songs made it, some of them didn't make it, but, you know, yeah, he had some, you know, his style was his style. And I don't think anybody can recreate his style like the way he can. Like, he it's like one of them things, like with his beats, you either really gonna like it or you're gonna be like, nah, go to the next one. You know what I'm saying? But his beats was always hitting. Like, he used to run them through the MPC. I think at the time, I think he had a 2500. I think he was running through a 2500, but that thing was whamming. Ooh, that thing was whamming. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I can definitely see that A major keys. Yep. Yeah, but man, had a great night tonight, man. Made a few beats. I really had a good conversation with you guys as well. You know what I'm saying? Great conversation with you guys as well. And we're going to have some more talks. We're going to do some more lives. I like coming on here and doing lives with you guys, man. The live streams have been very good lately. Y'all make sure y'all stay up so we can keep these live streams like the way they are right now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know, let's keep these live streams like that. And let's try to have some fun. You know, let's try to have some fun. But yeah, let's go ahead and turn this beat up one more time. And then I'm going to go ahead and get me some sleep. Well, before I get some sleep, I'm going to get me another thing of this here Tito's vodka. And then, you know, might have to roll over the missus tonight, if you guys know what I mean. Let's turn this beat up. That's dope. All right, man. I really appreciate this. Hey, if somebody can do me a favor before we leave, if y'all can put some timestamps in here and just kind of like do some really cool timestamps for me once the video is over with, and I could copy those timestamps that y'all put in the comment section and I'll put in the video so people can actually kind of like, you know, go to certain parts on the live stream. So if y'all guys can help me out with doing that by just making like, hey, the stream starts here, the affiliate stuff starts here, the conversation starts here, the beat one starts here, beat two starts here, another conversation, you know, do it, because I'm not really that good at doing it. But if you guys can do that for me, that will really, really, really help me out. So after the stream is over with, y'all kind of just skim through it real quick, and I'll take the best one, and, you know, I'll put it up there, and I'll shout you out too for helping me out doing it. So I'll say, hey, timestamps were created by such and such, you know, and it's going to be towards like the bottom of the page, but I'll at least shout you out like in the comment section and stuff like that, and pin that stuff on there if possible. So y'all help me out if y'all can, all right? So I really appreciate you guys, man. Thank you guys for coming on here tonight. We had a great time. And man, I will see you guys very, very soon. So make sure you guys follow my Bolo Hot Takes channel right now. Go and follow that. And I will have a new video. I have new videos on Mondays and Fridays on that channel. And I will have new videos on this channel Tuesdays and Thursdays for sure, and sometimes on Saturdays, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed everything. Y'all stay safe out there. Happy Juneteenth, even though it's past, but happy Juneteenth weekend. And like I always say, peace out.